Alright, so we got some bare root trees here. I really forget what they are. I'm gonna show you guys what they look like when you buy a brand new tree that's bare root and you don't get it from Home Depot or Lowe's, and how to plant it. The benefit about bare root trees is, I'm opening from the bottom.
Yeah.
The benefit about bare root trees is that they don't take as long to get acclimated to the soil that you have. So if you buy a tree from Home Depot, or if you buy a tree that's in a pot, the roots are used to the soil that's in the pot, and that soil is normally really good. If you have soil like we have, which is clay soil, that's not that good, it's gonna take the tree longer to get used to it, therefore taking longer to produce fruit and for it to grow. But if you get a bare root tree, it's bare. There's no soil there, so the second you put it in the ground, it'll know that this is my home, this is the soil that I need to get used to, and it'll get acclimated faster, which will expedite the time for you to get fruit.
I got it.
Type shit. And that's why people get them. And sometimes they're cheaper, but in all actuality, if you have to pay for shipping and all that, it's really the same price. It's just the tree performs better. Now, some people swear by these trees and they only buy bare root trees. I'm not that guy. If I see a tree and I want it, damn. If I see a tree and I want it, I'm gonna buy it. And that's what I did. Yeah. Alright. This is what the bare root looks like. There's nothing on it. That little gelatinous stuff is just so it can stay hydrated and it doesn't dry out and die. But there's never in soil, it's not soil. And it just looks like a stick. It looks like it's not gonna do anything, but this will grow faster than a tree that you get that's in soil or at Home Depot. So, I'm going to separate them all and we're going to see what they are. We got the Granny Smith. We have a honeyberry. We got a Shinko Asian pear, a Dorset apple, and a Hosui Asian pear. So, I guess now we get to plant. You can stop. This soil really isn't that bad.
No problem.
You like hit me with that damn rock. You recording? Alright, so main thing about the hole, you don't really want it to be super deep necessarily. Contrary to popular belief, trees' roots, no thank you. Tree roots spread out, so they don't really go too deep. They more so go horizontally looking for food and stuff to eat.
No, only India.
And you also don't want to
Right there.
put a whole bunch of good soil, potting mix with a whole bunch of fertilizer there, because it'll cause the tree to be root bound and try to stay in that little area that it's in. The roots won't go out and try to look for more nutrients. So you wanted to get used to the regular soil as much as possible. But, excuse me, Papa, back up.
Sorry.
I am gonna add a couple of things. First thing I'm gonna add is worm castings from my worm bin. That was a roach or something.
Papa, no.
Some kind of bug. No, thank you, India. So I'm gonna add some worm castings just to give it some micro life. India, stop. I don't need you to do anything. Okay. Stuff at the wrong time.
You need to show them like what it looks like in your hands.
It's black and beautiful. It's worm poop. It doesn't smell like nothing.
Nope.
You can see that's a worm egg case right there.
Excuse me.
That little pod looking thing. But I'm just gonna put a little bit in there.
Daddy,
Yeah, baby.
I almost fell.
Don't fall.
Yeah, I almost fell too.
No, thank you, Papa. And that's all I'm gonna put.
Mom.
So now I'm about to backfill this soil. You want it to be ground level with everything. This is on a hill, so it's gonna get a little bit freaky.
I want Mommy to be my best friend with the baby.
You are gonna be mommy's best friend with the baby.
And you.
I'm gonna be your best friend with the baby too.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Where Papa go? Over there.
After cleaning.
What you want to do when you dig up these holes is you want to save the soil that it's in, because the shit just disappears magically whenever you dig a hole. So you want to put it in something so you still retain all that.
The
natural soil.
With you, Mama.
Yeah, I don't want you to fall. Papa,
there?
be nice, please. Be nice. Stop touching him.
Okay, I don't touch it. You have to go. Daddy, what are you doing, Daddy?
It's
Plant this
beautiful. Papa, be nice.
Mommy, it's long and long and long and long and long.
It is.
And I'm going to use that as fertilizer. I'm also going to do a couple of other little cool things. With all these weeds and all this dirt, just going right on top of it. My daughter picked some weeds, I think. That's going to go here. Hey, buddy. Water it in. Water it in some more. Cut it in the middle. Cut a triangle. Put that right over it. Stop on this real quick to make sure everything is right like that. Hey, Papa. Put that cardboard right there. So what having that cardboard around the base of the tree does is it prevents weeds, all these weeds, from going around it and competing with nutrients for the tree. So there's going to be nothing else growing around it. So all the nutrients that it gets is going to go directly to this tree and its growth. It's going to keep the soil cool, and everything under there is going to break down and provide compost and a slow release fertilizer for the tree. There's never any bare soil in nature, so you want to emulate nature in your food forest or your garden or whenever you're planting your food. So this is, I guess this is pine straw. I just got it from my neighbor's yard. You can use leaves. You can use wood chips, which is probably the best thing. For trees, wood chips is the best thing. For a garden, it would be something that breaks down fast, like grass or straw or hay or something like that. But for trees, you want something that's highly fungal dominated, like wood chips. But anything is honestly fine. I wouldn't stress too much about it. So we're just gonna lay this down. Making sure not to cover the trunk with too much. You don't want it to get super wet and moldy. What you doing, girl?
I'm doing this.
Boom!
What?
It's a colony of ants in there, but we'll be okay. All right, so now we have the things that we need to make a guild, right? So to make a guild, you okay?
This is a bird.
To make a guild, hey Queenie, it's basically a miniature ecosystem for your tree, right? So you have your fruit tree, this is an apple tree, as the nucleus of the operation. Queenie, go. And then you have, like in the forest, you would have a bush around it. And this is a red currant. It even got some berries on it. I don't know if y'all can see. See if I can show you. See if I can show you. Right there. I think it's some more somewhere. Right here. There you go. Strawberries. Real quick, like, nothing special. I'm hitting a rock. You want a rock, Mama?
Huh?
Want me to put the rock in here?
Why won't you put it like in that area? Because of the roof?
It's cardboard right there.
Oh.
Can you see? You can get like a close up at different angles and stuff. So my knife, these look a little root bound. So what we gonna do is he's gonna cut it, cut it, cut it. It's got my shoe. Put some worm castings in that bad boy. Love you, Mama. You don't gotta say back right now. We're talking about non-stop. Yeah, she is. Now all we gotta do is water these in. Plant one more. Plant it. Swimming.
Oh, yeah.
Again. Bong. Throw this in there. This should really be good without me doing too much. It's a strawberry. Strawberries are very resilient. You don't really need to do too much. Where's? Right here. You see him? Right there. Now, last but not least, we're gonna put the fruiting shrub, which is a red currant, about right here. It doesn't really matter where you put it. I just want to put it here because this is where I feel like putting it. So. Take that later grass off. Dirt up.
Wow, I put the brightness up and it looks 10 times better.
You're hating. I did have the brightness really low for the
You
gym.
couldn't really see anything. You just looked like shadow. When it's like outside videos like this,
Yeah, you need
gotta,
to.
you gotta make it bright so you can see everything.
You're right about that. Okay. Bye. Now, take these off.
You see how they don't even fence fight?
It's my dumb ass. Queenie and them, they trying to meet one time. They trying to link up, see what's up. What? I don't like
I be
these.
wondering if that's why he be coming out.
Where my girl at?
I'm right here.
Hey baby. And this gotta get watered in. Put some worm castings on here.
Down here.
You just fell. India. Never mind, you good, baby. You having a good time?
Yeah.
Why do you put so little bit?
Because it doesn't need a lot. They say you can put these in the dirt. It doesn't need a lot for it to make an effect. It's not really, it's kind of fertilizing it, but it's more so adding. So when you put like bananas or something out here, the banana itself doesn't really feed the soil. It's the microbiomes that break down and eat the banana and poop and pee everything out that makes the nutrients available to the soil. So to make your soil better, you have to add a lot of microbiomes. And that's what worm castings does. It's really, really small microbiomes that's in the gut of the worm that's beneficial to your soil. That's why you really don't need a super heavy concentrated amount of it. And also, you don't want to put a lot of stuff in here because you want whatever you plant to get used to the shitty soil that you probably have. This is going to be where it lives for the rest of its life. Bam. Now all I got to do is water this in.
Don't you need more soil?
We're good. I'm about to put some more in. There we go. Now, you water in. You good?
So you got that, and then you got the strawberry. Don't step on it.
Strawberry right there.
Then the tree. And then another strawberry.
Planting a bare root tree, creating a guild, putting a mulch on your tree, and that's basically it. Big booty bitches on a Wednesday.